right. Hey, I hope you enjoyed your little lesson about lines. And now we're going to do a quick little project in your sketchbook. Remember, all your artwork goes in your sketchbook. Don't pull the pages out, even if you don't like what you did. So here's my sketchbook, and I'm going to open it up. You're going to be able to see there's the drawing that I did all about me last week. You can see I added a little bit more color to it, and I hope you did too. Don't just leave it blank. Do a little bit more. I can always come back and work on it more if I want to. So today we're going to be practicing making different kinds of lines using crayons. So go get your crayons, and if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it, but go and grab your crayons. If they're not brand new, that's all right. Just go grab some crayons and go. If you need to pause it, pause, go. So I hope you have your crayons. Pick your favorite color. Look at your crayons and pick your favorite color. With your favorite color, mine's going to be this beautiful violet red. With this beautiful violet red, that's my favorite color. You choose yours. With your favorite color, I want you to draw a straight line. And I want it to start at the top of your page, and I want it to go all the way to the bottom. Now you decide where it goes. I'm not going to tell you where you have to put it, but I want you to start at the top and make a straight line. Now don't go, I want to make a straight line and pull your whole arm as straight as you can down to the bottom. Okay? So now do 2 more like that. So you have a total of 3 straight lines. Okay, so I hope you have 3 straight lines on your paper from the top to the bottom, and I just pull my whole arm, and if they're a little bit wiggly, that's okay. This is practice. Practice pulling your whole arm straight down. Now, let's make one of those. Hold your paper still, and I'm gonna press harder with my crayon. Look at the different color. Look at how different that color is. I didn't say press super hard over there. But over here, I'm going to press just as hard as I can without breaking my crayon. And if you break your crayon, you know what? It's okay. Look, I'm just going to go back and forth on top of it. Stay on that line, though. And make it just as dark as I can. Whoa, lines can be really, really dark. Or not so much. So one of them, make it super duper dark. All right? That's one of my favorite crayons. Oh, I have to pick my other one. There's my other one there. And, oh, I need a red, this one. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I have 3 straight lines. One of them is super duper dark. Now, put that crayon down. Pick up another one of your favorite crayons, and very, very lightly, shh, like you're whispering, just barely touch your paper. And I want you to start on your right hand side, and I want you to go on the right side and curve a big line all the way across to the other side. So I'm going to start here very, very lightly. Oh, I'm just going to like a feather touching my paper, and I want you to make a curved line and make it just drive around. Oh, it's so light, just barely touches, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, let's do that again. Only I'm gonna start on the other side, and I'm gonna cross over that one, and it's still gonna be curved, but it doesn't have to be as light. But look how I'm moving my whole arm across. It's not as light as this one, is it? Let's go ahead and go back on top of that one. I'm going to trace it, and I'm going to make it a little bit darker. Not as dark as that one. Your lines aren't going to look like my lines, and that's okay. Ooh, that's another good one. Look how light that is, and look at the difference in the color between this one and this one. Ooh, that's pretty cool, huh? Let's do one more curved line. And we're going to make it cross this one too. So I'm going to come down at the bottom. And I'm going to make a big rainbow and back down. Ooh, let's start at the bottom of the page. Bottom of the page. Big rainbow and back. Excellent. Now, this one, let's make this line fat. You know, lines can be fat, lines can be skinny, right? They can be thin. So let's make this one fat. How are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to come back through. And I'm just going to make a little bit line next to it. I'm going to fill it in. Stay inside that line. We don't want it to be all hairy. We don't want it to go. We want it to stay in that line and smooth. We just want it to be fat. It doesn't have to be the same thickness, but make it fatter than it was. See how I'm doing a little bit at a time? I'm making a thick line. Thick is another word for fat, isn't it? So if I say make that line fat, that means you're going to make it a little bit thicker. And if I say that line needs to be thicker, then you know you're going to have to make it a little bit fatter. And this is how we're going to do it. And then fill it in. Look at that. Look at the difference now. See the thin line? And then the thick line. And I didn't press super hard on it. I just colored it in medium, right? Ha-ha! All right, so I have 3 curved lines, one that's really light, one that's medium, one that's thick. I have 3 straight lines, one that's dark. It's a very dark line, and the other 2 are kind of medium. Now we're going to do a zigzag line. Here's my zigzag. Ready? Now I'm going to, my third favorite color. This is just a regular blue. I like it though. Now a zigzag line, remember, has to change directions fast, like lightning. So I'm going to take my crayon, start at the top of the page. But you can practice this first. I'm going to come down part way, stop, go across, stop. Come down, stop, go over, stop, come down, stop, go over, stop, come down, stop. Right? Like I'm driving on a corner, I'm making lefts and rights. So do 3 lines like that. See if you can do 3. This is practice. So I'm going to start at the top of my paper. I'm going to come down. Stop. 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 Stop, 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 stop. We're going to do 3. That's 1. Do 2 more. All right, do you have 3 of them on there? I hope so. Now, one of these, I want you to make it really dark. Press hard on that line. Oh, I broke my crayon. Oh, daggone. Okay. Maybe not that hard, huh? Maybe not that hard. Now, press hard. Look at a little bit different color I'm getting in between those 2. Press harder here. Look how dark it is. See how light that is over there? This one's so dark now. Let's press hard here and come down. There we go. That looks pretty good. I like how dark that is. Now one of these, I'm gonna make fat too, but I don't have to press that hard. I'm just gonna make it fatter. So I'm gonna come along and make it thicker, right? Right next to it. I'm gonna thicken that line up. Remember how I kind of drew a line? Oh, I gotta get rid of this paper because it's going all up on my crayon top. Now I'm gonna fill it in. Remember, we need it to be solid. Solid means that it's gonna not have holes in it. So fill it in. I'm gonna go right this way. Look how short that is. Come right to there. That's good. I'll come across to there. Ooh, that's good. If I break it up into smaller pieces, it kind of helps me with my coloring too. All right. Uh-oh, do I want it to go over here? Or do I want it to go over there? I think I want it to come down here. All right, excellent. Now, do you want to add any more lines to it? What else could we add? Oh, find another crayon. Find like a yellow crayon. And make a circle. Draw a circle. Don't let it touch anything else. Just draw a circle. Let's practice that. Then let's draw another circle. Whoa. And find another spot on your page. Practice. Just practice drawing a circle. If it doesn't look like a circle, if it's all wonky, that's okay. If you draw a circle and it looks like that, that's okay. How can you make it look a little bit more like a circle? Can you change the line a little bit so it looks more roundy? You could always color it in. If you color it in, nobody will see that. It's a mistake you made. So this was just a fun little exercise. Practice drawing those lines. I hope you enjoyed learning about different kinds of lines today. And we'll see you next week. We have to do today's date. Pick your favorite color and write today's date in your sketchbook. Today is the 8th, isn't it? 9/8/2020. Put today's date on your book and you're all set. If you want to color things in some more, go right ahead. If you want to go back and color in more on your picture about you and add some different kinds of lines, do that too. All right. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.